Come on, MG.
Happy Saturday, everybody. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the wonderful weather. Be safe, be kind, and love one another.
It's Saturday, y'all. Enjoy this Corey Guns.
Color and see all my sounds. You stand a chance of defeat on my ground. Said any standard I leave on my bounds. Ain't no need to know why, ain't no need to know how. When I need to go up, then y'all need to go down. I'm nothing like what you witnessed before. I'm conditioned to expedition when my position is war in the prison. It's those divisions. I saw your shit in your shorts. My mission was sought with the resorts, kitchen to court. I've been on that 3 stack. You won't take me out of my part. Won't take me out of my art. I see these out of my heart. I wrote this out of my soul. How you approaching with lessons if you don't strive for your goals. Lecture the eyes that behold. I try to follow the mold, then I just got in the mold. Took what they gave me as piss, then turn that pot into gold. Sometimes you can't shed light on the blind. They ain't prepared for that type of a shine. It's wrong if you write all the time. I lay my life on the line, front for the snipers inside. Toxic is feeling away, and just wanna say what you say. I leave my receipts in the past, cause none of them pay me today. I'm tired of niggas taking from Corey to make it their way. Label me inconsistent, cause I don't play how they play. Niggas ain't rapping like me, it's proven since I was the type. Y'all do it all for the sight, I do it all for the sight. Niggas just talk to a mic, now I move off of the hype. I really starved in the field, lived in my name in the slum. None of the dangerous done, still I became to become. Second to nothing to 10, I be in mama mode, I don't party for nothing but win. So we can't do nothing as friends, don't take it personal. That's how I invest in my craft. Thou shalt step in my path and learn I'm the best in my class. My shit is pressure to glass, your shit is effortless trash. Loud with a check and some ass, posting a weapon you stash. They won't admire your drive, you on a reckless path. They don't expect you to last, they all expect you to crash. I'm just expected to cash out when the shit hit the fan. That Richard Mille can't amount to how long my dick in your hand. I was the nigga that stood, yeah, I was the niggas that ran. Niggas ain't give me a choice, why should I give them a chance? High niggas up and just move like I ain't remember the plan. I ain't got nothing to prove, cause I ain't forget I'm the man, motherfucker.
Go vote Democrat if you would, please.
Got that H on my chest. I'm doing my 1-2 and giving y'all niggas no chance to squeeze. I'm putting the drop on them and burning mid all degrees. They falling like autumn leaves. I'm rolling up on my sleeves. It's over just taking me. Who the fuck you supposed to be? I'm a threat. I'm a threat. I got them so tight, I can see the heart beating through their chest. I'm a monster. Every mountain climb I done conquered.
I got this clip I'm gonna play for y'all. Give me 1 second.
Is interested in no one, and I mean no one, is interested in or takes seriously lectures on border security from Senate Republicans. No one. In one of the most stunning acts of political cowardice in recent American history.
This video is 2 minutes, y'all.
A bipartisan border security bill co-authored by a conservative Republican member of this committee was put forward in the U.S. Senate. It would have tightened asylum standards to stop exploitation of the asylum system. It would have surged enforcement resources to the border. It would have meant more expedited removals of those who enter this country unlawfully. It would have empowered the federal government to take the fight to the drug cartels who are laying waste to communities across our country with fentanyl. A bipartisan border security bill co-authored by a conservative Republican member of this committee. And it wasn't just voted down by Senate Republicans, it was denied even a debate on the floor of the United States Senate. Because the former president of the United States, and he said this publicly, thought it wasn't in his political interest for the nation to be served. It wasn't in his political interest for a bipartisan border security bill to be enacted by Congress. The American people are smart. So all of the performative chest pounding today on border security is utterly disingenuous. When Senate Republicans abrogated their basic governing responsibility and refused even to let us debate and amend that bipartisan border security proposal, the American people see that and understand that.
Enough said, right? Yeah, ain't nobody dumb. We've been saying ain't nobody dumb. Oh, Mexican fiestas today. Let's see what they're talking about. We should go down there, maybe get some of the Mexican food.
I might be wrong, but
that's a pretty long time, and still the car show, the lowrider culture is still pretty vibrant here in the Midwest.
It's getting a lot bigger now.
It is
a lot bigger now, so it's coming back. It took a little break, but it's coming back in Milwaukee at least.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We were talking to the crew that was out of Illinois that have different chapters from all around the Midwest. Psycho's Dreams, right?
Yes.
There's a Milwaukee chapter.
Yeah, I'm part of the Milwaukee chapter, and we're the host club for Fiesta. We volunteer our time to run the show for them.
That's amazing. I mean, it's a passion, it's a love, and I mean, you're handing out some hardware as well, right?
Yeah, we got some real nice trophies. We got best of show, most riders that come from their club, or best interior, best paint.
Are you showing any cards? You got any cards coming up
I'm
online?
showing an 87 Grand National.
Okay, we were talking to Alex and Henry from Psycho Streets from the car.
Them guys come all the way from Rockford.
Yeah,
they left at 3 this morning.
Oh my gosh, to get here to show.
I said F Illinois because it's Packer season. It's football season, so I'm getting super territorial, y'all. I'm from Wisconsin.
But in the end, it's for the people. It's celebrating the culture.
That's the main thing they like. They like seeing the smiles, especially on the kids' faces, because they used to be those little kids coming to the shows.
Right, starting with the bikes and whatnot.
It's always crazy. It's always funny, though, to be seeing, like, some white people when they try to, like, when they're interviewing black or brown people, like Latin or like black people and stuff like that.
Yes, 1 o'clock, open to the public.
I'm just sitting here. I'm just like, I hope, dude, don't say nothing disrespectful.
Free pictures, meet and then we sell some autographed merchandise.
Man, this car show just gets bigger and bigger and bigger every year. Thank you for your time.
So we got one more little video for y'all. This is KAMALA in the barbershop.
No one.
Let's see.
I'm KAMALA Harris. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good luck on this campaign.
Thank you. I need your help.
We need you.
Okay. We all need each other.
Yeah.
We all need each other here. We're on the block party.
Okay.
I can tell you got a lot of friends. I'm going to give you a few.
I got a few friends.
I know you do. We got to make sure everybody's registered.
Yeah.
Make
See,
sure
we
everybody
got the box up there. We talk to them about it. We talk to a lot of kids about it. That's our job.
What are you
Teach
hearing?
them the right way.
What are you hearing? What
I can't tell you what I'm hearing now.
I got to hear the barbershop talk. Oh, you hear that? I'm going to start hanging out here. You hear that? I'm going to start just hanging out in one of their chairs.
You might have to bring your kids for a cut. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Come chill with us.
I know.
Yeah, that's the only way to get it done.
That's what it happens.
I mean, real life, true to be told, a lot of people don't like to vote because they think votes get stolen. You know, the way we get done when we vote.
That's real.
It's hard to convince somebody to go out there and do that.
Yeah, that's
so
real.
we need somebody to stand up for what we believe in and know what we going through. You know what I'm saying? They can't just ride through here, stop in for a second, and then don't come back after they get elected, and that's what happens.
That's
They come, they chill with you until they get elected.
Yeah.
Then once they elected, they don't even know you no more.
Yeah.
Walk right past you. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you just need people that's going to stand up and do what they say they're going to do.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. You're right. And it's about also people feeling that they're being ignored and beat down. And so they think, well, my vote doesn't matter. But, you know, until we change the system, there are two groups that have power in elections, like just straight talk.
Right.
People who write checks and people who vote.
Yeah.
And so we got to remind everybody that they got to vote, because that's power. There's real power in voting. There's so many signals that suggest that your vote doesn't count.
Right.
But it won't count if you don't vote.
Yeah. I go vote.
All right, now. Okay, I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you.
And I mean no one.
That's some real shit right there. Yeah, KAMALA was up in the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? But she was right. Like, that's what I always say. Like, she was basically telling dude, like, there's two parties, basically, I can't go up there and say, I'm going to just help black people, or I'm going to do this for black people, I'm going to get reparations, I'm going to do this, I'm going to, you know what I mean? Make the prison system better. Because, once again, people don't want to hear that. But she's making her rounds. I like that. Europeans have never built a civilization. They only built war culture.
Show me one. That's the only question I've had. Show me a European civilization. Rome was not a civilization. Greece was not a civilization. You don't know a day in the history of Greece where there wasn't a war. You don't know a day in the history of Rome and there wasn't a war. Those are not civilization. Those are death cults, war culture. They're not building anything. They're stealing from other people, borrowing from other people, and still carrying on this anti-human, anti-nature behavior of murdering, stealing to conquer and appropriate something that belonged to someone else that you could have gotten by just shaking their hands and making a deal.
Why are white people so intimidated and threatened by black men, despite their claims that black men are inferior to them and incapable of the most basic tasks?
Well, there's an easy answer to that question. They know black men are superior to them. Put us on any playing field, be it physics or football, and we will win. Give us the same opportunities, and we will win. Because we come from a history of not trying to destroy and dominate the world, and you come from a history of trying to destroy and dominate the world, and that has become the culture of the white community.
Yep. Back to the episode. Baby, some of your people, terrorists. Back in the day. Good morning, y'all. Peace and blessings. It's Saturday. What's today? Don't mind the elevator. Y'all already know the drill. Yeah, it's Saturday, though, y'all. Just meeting Michelle downstairs she just took Charlie outside. I was using the bathroom, so I'm going to go down and catch up with her. Yeah, it's the weekend. I think it's supposed to be about like 80-something degrees right now. So I'm going to go outside and catch some of this fresh, cool weather. While it's still in like the low 70s or whatever, I think. Yeah, how'd y'all's week go? Ours went good. It's kind of a long week, though. I guess it went kind of quick. Hi, baby. Want some of this? You look tired.
I just got up and...
Yeah. How late did you stay up? Did you watch TV yet? How late?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably 11.
Oh, for real? Oh, but this has been a long week, though.
Yeah,
so you're probably looking forward to
today, yeah.
You can, though.
I'm going back to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, Chewy waits for any slight movement. And as soon as he thinks you're awake, then he jumps on the bed and he's all over you.
Mm-hmm. It feels good out here right now, though. It's supposed to be in, like, the high 80s. That's what I was just telling everyone. I was like, come on, get some of this fresh weather right now.
Yeah.
Neither one of us...
It was freezing, too.
Oh, the air?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And, like, I didn't have a blanket on because I was hot when I went to bed.
Mm-hmm. When we woke up, you didn't have blanket over you, though, so you must have got hot, yeah.
Freezing.
Yep. Oh, Big Brother, yeah. So it's Mackenzie. Well, sidebar, y'all. Mackenzie, Cam, and MJ, Cam, and who's the third person she put up? Oh, and Tucker's up there again. Well, he volunteered.
Right.
And then tried to circle it back around and be like, nah, I want to change my mind again. I think after you, baby.
Her target is MJ.
I actually think possibly her target might be Tucker.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I guess, like, now's the time to get him out, right?
Although they have all the... You too, bro. That's why, a lot of times, what was I going to say? How many times did Charlie pee already?
I wasn't even paying attention, but this is clearly him.
Oh, yeah, that's clearly him. I think we're stepping in it. I think Tucker might be the target, actually. But, I mean, you got 2 chances to come off the block, though, with the AI. But I think this might be the last week for that three people being nominated. I think this might be over.
I read that the AI comp is still in play this week.
Right.
And then that's...
Because they should have a double coming up soon. A double eviction soon.
Should.
Yeah. Well, it's Saturday, y'all. My mother just texted. What was that last night? She was asking us if we're going to be doing some DNC podcasting. They're going out knocking on doors and canvassing the pavement. Is that they call it? Pounding the pavement? Yeah. Yeah, for Kamala today. So shout them out. Yeah. That'd be kind of tough.
I really hate that that's crooked, and that is over the line.
These are literally the same garbage cans. I'm not exaggerating. Y'all, where we live at, I lived here like, just on a FYI, I lived here about 20 years ago. And they literally got the same garbage can. The same one. Now, I'm not talking about like the same design. Like, these are literally the same ones. The doors are the exact same. The awning is the same. The little black gate is the same. All of this stuff is the same. The locks on the doors are the same. Because I know how they turn and everything. Because I had the same issues with them last time. Same exact everything. How do you not do any upgrades in 20 years and then want to raise the rent with no explanation? Like, oh, well, we're building this. This is, for example, like if there was a new pool or something, or some new, like something that you could see, like
that wasn't here
a long time ago. These new apartments and stuff like that on the first floor didn't used to be here. But this isn't like new. These new apartments on the first floor and like the little patios like on the first floor and all that, and how they like fixed the back of the place up and put benches and all that kind of stuff. I would say that's only been like that for maybe 10 years, maybe. So they haven't, they just raised our rent just last month, so they haven't made any improvements in the last month. It's a little cleaner around here. A little bit, but.
I think because that lady brought her the
Wait, what happened?
A tenant mopped the floor in a lobby and brought the leasing agent the dirty mop water.
That's crazy.
That little shopping mall where the DMV is.
On Titanium floors?
Mm-hmm.
They said 2 people got killed? One? 27-year-old stabbed and killed on 83rd and Villa. We're watching the news. CBS 58. I thought they said that they weren't going to be doing all that, like talking about the killings and all that right away.
Right.
I guess they just can't help themselves. Right. But like we were saying, like I just like this may sound crazy to some people, but like if you just really think about it, like I always wonder if the perception of crime would be different if we never heard about it. Like if there wasn't like news stations and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If there literally weren't news channels and stuff, and like we didn't see or hear about none of this stuff. And the only time you heard about a crime is if it happened to you, someone in your family, like on your block, in your neighborhood, because obviously you're going to hear and see about it. There's going to be police and stuff everywhere and whatnot. But I just wonder what the perception would be. Because in reality, like if two people get stabbed, one person dies, like in reality,
like why do we need to know that?
Yeah, like why does Michelle and David need to hear about it when we're sipping our coffee at 6:04 in the morning? Like why? Like it's a real question. Like what is the what am I supposed to?
What are you getting out of that?
Like right, other than me, because all it's gonna do is make me be like, damn. It's dangerous out here. You know what I mean? But in reality, like, it's not that unsafe because the majority of people make it home every day. You get through your day, whatever it is you do. You get up, go to work, school, whatever it is you do, and we make it home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, like, in reality, is crime really that bad? That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it is, like, tell that to someone's family that, you know, someone was murdered or, like, no one's trying to hear that. Obviously, I get all that. I'm just saying, like...
I don't think it's a dangerous world. I think there are dangerous people.
Ooh, good one. Good one. And it is true, though, too, that one person can really affect a lot of people when it comes to crime. Look at the school shootings. You can literally have one individual go into a school and kill 10 or 15 people, and not only are those 10 or 15 people dead, all of their family members, there's a lot of more people that end up being affected by that. But just like, what do you think? If we never heard about crime, like, would we? Because, like, we don't know about the crime that goes on in other cities unless we, like, see or hear about it. There's all
type of big deal.
There's all kinds of shootings that happened probably last night. Like, we could literally go and just type in any state and just Colorado shootings in the past 3 days, and we'd be able to find a whole bunch of them probably. As a matter of fact, I went on. It was on a podcast a couple days ago. It was something that happened in, the Salt Lake City one, where those cops had cut the dude's blisters out of the dead body. Mm-hmm. So I was going on the internet to try to find video, like audio video of it, and I couldn't find anything. Well, no, I found one that I thought was the story, and it ended up being a totally different story about where they ended up killing someone for jaywalking. He ended up having a warrant, and he ended up running, and they shot him and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, damn, I didn't even go in here to even find this story. And there was all kinds of stories out of Utah. It's dangerous out there. They're fucking black people up out there. Yeah. But like I was saying, like, even if, like, we don't really know what goes on in other cities or other countries.
Right.
Because we're not thinking about it. Ooh, Charlie, your breath is killing me. He's licking his feet.
Didn't smell his breath.
He's a good 2 feet away from me, and I can still smell it.
Right.
You can smell it when he's just breathing. Yeah, but I do want to get a...
Ugh.
Ugh.
Charlie.
Dumpster. See, there are some people that are saying that the Palestinians should have had a speaker spot at the DNC. I don't think they... I shouldn't say I don't think they should have. But my thing is like, dog, like, if that would happen, I feel like some black people would have been up in a roar about that. Because we can't even ask for reparations. We're still suffering from slavery, whether people agree with it or not. You know what I mean? No one's been through worse than what we've been through. I mean, the Holocaust was super horrible, too. But the Jewish community, overall, their community has bounced back from all that. For the most part, the Jewish community is thriving. I mean, there's always going to be poor Jewish people and there's always going to be people like that. But for the most part, their community is thriving. And that's why I always say, too, like, if the Jewish community hadn't came back from the Holocaust, they'd be crying and talking about how the Holocaust, and they would like reparations, and they need this, and they need that to make things better. But, like, clearly, some of us black people are still suffering from way back then. And that's why I was saying, like, with the Palestinian thing, like, I don't think that would have been right, because I know, me personally, I would have been upset about that. Like, damn, how are you going to let them come up here and get a speaking spot about something that's super important? And I'm not downplaying the importance of it, but what have black people been going through forever? That's one of the reasons, like I was saying, like Obama and Kamala and like all of them, like they can't go up there and talk about, I'm going to help black poor people. They got to either use the word poverty or, like you were saying, middle class. Because if a black candidate goes up there and says he's helping, but he or she's going to help black people, white people don't want to hear that.
Right.
They don't want to hear that, and that will make them not vote for her. Because you see how, if you really notice and pay attention, like of just how the whole theme of the Democratic, like just the convention, like how they had the American flags up there, and they're like saying, they got 10 walls up there, and like the hunting hats and all that, and because you even hear the Republicans saying how the Democrats got U.S. flags on stage and they're wearing our hats, our hunting hat. That's our stuff. You know what I mean?
So Democrats aren't allowed to use the flag, or
right.
They don't go hunting.
Right. They don't like. I've never been fishing, but I would love to go fish. I know plenty of black people that go fishing that love to fish. There's black farmers. Like, I think that's one of the stereotypes, is that farmers are white. Like, when someone says the word farmer, the picture in my head goes off white person, overalls, rounding up pigs, and a bunch of chickens and cows and stuff like that. Is that what you think of when you?
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying. That's why, like, I kind of, it's like, man, like, we can't even, as black people, we can't even ask for, like, we haven't even got the George Floyd bill passed. That's what I'm saying. There's certain stuff we can't even do. You know what I mean? So for Palestinian people to, and I know that, like, there's a war going on and stuff, so that, I kind of get it, like, because people want it to end and people are literally dying, like, by the tons and stuff. So I get all that, but just overall, I think the perception of that wouldn't have looked right.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I agree with you.
You sent something, baby? Was it an article or something?
Yes. It's very upsetting.
Let's see.
Warning.
What was it about?
This lady died in jail.
You want to tell the peeps?
This lady died in jail.
Sorry, y'all were clicking on the article. Michelle sent this article. What happened?
It's a video.
Oh, it's a video?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's
the lady was arrested and then kept hitting the buzzer that she was throwing up, like needed help, and they didn't call an ambulance for 16 hours.
For 16 hours.
Yeah, she died.
Okay, let's see. 23-year-old black woman begged for her life for 16 hours straight while white jail staff deliberately let her die. There's a video here. I'm going to play it. Yeah, the video on my phone don't work because it's like off that Newsbreak app. And I don't like using that Newsbreak app because it becomes your screensaver. And it just breaks in a lot of alerts and notifications. So I don't like that. But Michelle went to get the article because she has an app. She's going to read it or play the video. Yeah, I think it's out of Indiana, I believe. Because I did see the Indiana State thing on the article.
We have an update to this story. Audio released last month revealed 23-year-old Tanisha Chappelle begged jail staffers for medical assistance. Here's some of that.
Yes. Please help. What? Please help. What do you need help with? My stomach. What? My stomach. What's your what? Your stomach? Yes. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do unless you're coughing up something crazy. What's up? I need to go to the hospital. You gotta go to the bathroom. I need to go to the hospital. To the hospital? Yes. What's wrong? I'm throwing up blood. I know. I'm throwing up blood. Yeah. Did you hear me? Yeah, I'm calling my sergeant. I spoke to the sergeant. He said that the nurse will see you in the morning. I'm throwing up in my sleep. What's your name? Chappelle. Alrighty. I need help. I need help. What's up? Do you not see that we got a naked lady on the floor in here? Give me just a second. Okay, I guess she's trying to get your guys' attention again. Do it. The black girl. What's she doing? Well, if she needs some, she'll have to hit the button. Yeah. Can you help me out of time? Huh? Can you help me out of time? I didn't need help. Can you help me, please?
So it took over 3 hours for the EMS to even come. So I can pause that because I can tell y'all about that.
16 hours.
16 hours, my bad. But like I'm already picturing the scenario playing out in my head. Remember I used to tell you how, like, and you can take this back to the Terrell Thomas situation here at the Milwaukee County Jail. Y'all can look that up. Google Terrell Thomas. He died. They had cut his water off in the cell. And I know what I'm talking about because I've been in jail cells. I've been in prison cells. And what happens is, because I could even tell that the lady, the 23-year-old that died, you could tell she pressed her button in a room. Because when you're in jail cells, they have like buttons on the wall. They're supposed to be for emergencies only or whatever. That's how the guards, basically the guards are lazy. They're sitting in the bubble, what we call it, you know, where they, their post area or whatever, where they sit and watch everyone. We call it a bubble because there's usually glass around it or whatever. But anyways, they want to sit there and be lazy. They want to sit there for their little 8 hours because, you know, a lot of times you're inside your cell when you're in jail cell. For the majority of the day, you're going to be locked in your cell. So if you have a medical concern or something, or you have something going on with you and you press your button that's connected to the, you know, to the front desk where they're at, and then you could hear them communicating over the thing, and he was basically blowing off her concerns. I've seen that happen. I've had that happen to me. On a side note, real quick, when I was in the hole at Oak Hill, remember I told you I was experiencing that vertigo or whatever when I was like getting dizzy? because I had been in that cell for like I was in there for 65 days. Anyways, yeah, I was experiencing that like dizziness or whatever for a couple of days. And I dealt with it for a couple of days. I was like, it'll go away or whatever. And then I ended up pressing my, button in my cell on the wall, the emergency. And I told the SAR, I was like, dude, like I'm dizzy. When I lay down, like I'm spinning. And like I literally have to keep my head straight or I'm going to start getting the spins and shit like that. He blew me off basically and told me to fill out an interview request, which is a HSU slip. And they'll deal with it when, they always tell you put in, cause basically they think you're either bullshitting, you want to get out your cell, or you're just, you know what I'm saying? They don't take you got to literally tell them that you're dying in there. Because you see, he didn't call anyone until she said she was coughing up blood.
Even then, they didn't call anybody.
Then I must.
You'll have to talk to the nurse.
In the morning.
In the morning, yeah. The nurse will come see you. And then she kept pressing.
Yeah, and that's
when it must have been cellmates or whatever.
Probably some people
pressing,
next. Yep.
Were pressing it, saying she was on the floor.
Yep. It was probably someone across.
Like, if she needs help, she'll have to press the button. She can't.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
and
I'm saying.
Apparently, there's stills of, because there's cameras, and she, was trying to hold on to the bed and fell and hit her head too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've seen it happen all the time. I know. That's why when I was hearing the story play out, I knew. I was like, okay, she pressed her emergency button in her room. She's telling them she's not feeling well. She needs medical attention. And I already knew what they were about to tell her before she even. I can picture the officer. He was sitting in that bubble, had his feet kicked up. He was probably on his phone, fucking around on his phone. And here it is to him. Because let's face it, the majority of those correction officers and jail guards and stuff like that, they see people that come into that jail as criminals. Mm-hmm. They just do. They just do. They see you in that orange jumpsuit or whatever color jail suit you got on, and that's just how it is. That's just how it is. It's a us against them mentality, kind of both ways. You know what I mean? And they treat you like that. They do. They treat you like that. So yeah, I can relate to that. And I've seen that happen to plenty of people before where they're pressing their button. There's people that have died. There's people that have died because the COs don't take them serious.
Right.
They don't take them serious because they don't want to have to call the nurse. They don't want to have to go check on you. They don't want to have to deal with any kind of medical emergency. All of that. They just don't want to deal with none of that shit. So that was out of Indiana.